All right, I'm the flat rate master, and well, I can't win for losing lately. Behind me is GM 2.4. Sold a bunch of gravy on this car, and so I pulled off the valve cover. One of the things I sold was a valve cover gasket because it was leaking. Now keep in mind, no noise. This is what's left of the upper timing guide. So we had to go back to the customer, explain to them that, well, their timing chain was well screwed and that they needed to go ahead and do that. They agreed to it, decided to continue doing the rest of the work they were doing. So it's a 20-some hour ticket. Unfortunately, I've gotten screwed. I am missing one timing chain guide for the balance shaft. Now, before y'all start screaming, you can do this in the car. When I pulled the engine, I was under the assumption that I had to do the balance shaft gears. Well, this year they've already been done, or they have the updated part, so I don't need them do them. If you've ever tried to do the balance shaft gears, well, they don't want to come off, the bolt does not want to come off in the car. So you pretty much have to pull the balance shaft out, put it in a vise. I mean, maybe inductive heating might get it to come loose, but in our experience, we haven't so far. So I pulled it. Doesn't take long to pull it. It's not a big deal. Already had a alignment on the car because we're doing 2 tires and 1 strut because another shop put on 1 strut. But anyway, Chevrolet dealer has, well, screwed me on parts. Pulled it apart, found several of the bolts were damaged that hold the guides on. The main guide for the timing chain was, well, gone. I got the pieces, but I still don't know how this thing didn't make noise. It didn't make noise. It didn't make a timing chain noise. It sounded fine. No check engine light. It was here for an oil change and a PTI. So anyway, I'm sitting here waiting with a dead bay because, well, parts. The timing chain bolts were the biggest, well, pain in the butt to get because apparently there's like 6 left in the country or something. Finally got them all in. Went to do the balance shaft, realized I was missing 1 guide, which just before you start saying anything, engine was already pulled. Expected parts yesterday. We were kind of slow, so that's why I pulled it. I've got another bay, so it wasn't a big deal. Parts didn't come till late today, which were supposed to be here this morning. So, yay. Just figured I'd give you the fun keeps coming. That truck over there, Dodge Hemi, guess what it needs? Yeah, waiting on the inspector. Because they made me pull the valve cover off to see that 1 rocker does nothing. We can push that one out, but, waiting on the inspector, so I should have my guide first thing tomorrow morning. The shop manager went and picked it up from the dealership last night, so I'll be getting on this. Hopefully the inspector will come tomorrow and I can get rid of that one out of my bay, so I've got 2 bays again, but figured I'd give you a kind of, well, my fun continues. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.